they walked all over the planet. And yeah. Hi, this is Susan Hanson, and welcome to my channel. I have been a lampwork artist for the last 28 years, and these are some of my handmade beads, and I am going to show you the best way to show them off when you're wearing them. That way you see the whole disc. So right now I'm trying to find or decide on which cord to use. I'm going to use the baby blue because these are real pretty baby blue with greens and some yellows and orange. They're really nice and bright. So first I'm going to string them all in a row, and the way you do it is you put the spacer bead on first. See the little orange one? Make sure you got them all lined up so you can tell what you're going to do with them. And always put the bigger bead at the bottom. That's your focal bead. That's the way I like to do it anyway. You might like to do it different. So I'm stringing them on all in a row. And they look really great. Okay, last two. Get them on there. The last one will be a spacer bead, and you can see there how they're sitting. So now I'm going to take a piece of cord, the same length, and I am going to go through the same hole with the first bead, which is the spacer. So all the spacers, it goes through regular. So you double up. And you run that through. And then you get to the disc bead, and you don't go through the hole the cord is coming out of. You flip it over and slide the cord through the opposite side. And this is what makes it lie flat. And you can slide it wherever you like on the cord. So the next bead, we're going to go back and go right through the same hole, the same side as the original. Okay, and then you get the next disc bead, flip it over, and go in the opposite way. And then you've got your spacer bead next, and put it through. So you get the idea, and I am going to speed the video up now. Okay, now we have the necklace together, and you can slide the beads around to make the design that you want. Even them out a little bit. So I'm measuring it around my neck right now. I am the usual model for the job. And I'm going to snip the ends of those before I put that clasp on there. But I have a little stainless steel clasp. They're my favorites because they're really easy to open. And a lot of people have arthritis in their fingers, so it's kind of hard to do up sometimes. But these are easy peasy. My other favorite is a toggle clasp, but we're going to go with this one for now. So I'm going to thread those through, and and pull it back. And I have a little plastic needle with a really big eye. And I'm moving the beads down again to give myself a little bit more cord. So I lay them down flat together, side by side, hold the cord with the clasp in my left hand with my finger and thumb, and then start wrapping with my other hand while holding it very carefully. Do not wrap it tightly. You will never get the eye of the needle through the rope or through the cord. So there we go. Wrap it around. Takes a little coordination when you first start doing it. Be careful not to, I'm getting this one a little too tight, and you'll see what happens when I try to pull it through. So now I'm going to thread it through the eye of the needle, and I will pull it through. And see, it's a little too tight, so you have to monkey around with it. And then I finally pull it through, kind of tug on it and tighten it so it's good and secure, and you can slide that knot right up. Don't slide the knot so close that it doesn't move next to the clasp. You got to have a little bit of give in there, probably about the 1/16 of an inch between the clasp and the loop where the knot is. So what I've done now is I cut those cords off, and I'm going to singe it. I'm using a lighter because I have one of those little tools that you can use for singeing cord and thread, and my batteries are always dead, so it's just as easy to grab a lighter. And now I'm going to do the same to the other side. This side I'm using the jump ring. It's a soldered jump ring, sterling silver, and you can see it up there on the upper right hand side. So we're just going to measure it, make sure it's a good size, and do the whole process again. Cut those cords so they're both even, much easier to put through the hole of the needle. So I'm pulling the cords through. I'm doing it the hard way. If I had cut my cords first, it would have gone through much easier. So there we go. I've got them lined up. Take the needle, put the head towards the jump ring, and then start wrapping. You got to do the Goldilocks syndrome. Not too loose and not too tight. So it's got to be just right. Just sort of just gently wrap it around and hold it. Change hands. And wrap it 3 times. That's the magic number. Yeah, put it through the eye of the needle. Yeah, I'm going to grab those darn scissors. There we go. If you're enjoying what you're seeing and you can get some benefit from this, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And that way you'll get notified when something new comes along. I hope to be putting up a video once a week. I'll be bouncing back and forth between my paintings and my beadwork, since I do both. There we go. See, I just cut it down. Gonna singe it just a little bit, tap it, and you're done.